Hello everyone! How are you all doing today? So here I am on the lovely Watatsumi Island. The view from here is actually really nice. You can see all the way from everywhere. You can see to the Grand Narukami Shrine, but it's just so pretty with the galaxy of the stars and knowing that the people of Watatsumi didn't used to always be able to see the stars because they lived underwater. That island over there, I think that's going to be coming out soon. That's just my guess. Anyway, there's a few things I wanted to do right now. Number one, we have some mail. Happy birthday, traveler! Please find your gift attached to this message. Thank you for all your support. We wish you a wonderful day wherever in this world you may roam. Well, thank you very much. I will claim this. What is it? Cake for traveler. Yay! Oh, thank you. And also, dear travelers, we sincerely thank you for your continuous support and love for Genshin Impact, and we would like to offer this thank you gift to express our gratitude. There's new wings! We gotta try those out now.
Seems like I should have just stayed in.
Actually, I wanna see. Wings of Shimmering Galaxy, huh? A gift given to a very special someone on a very special day. Here's to you, busy as you are in this land. We wish you a joyous journey in this great big world. Yay! Every week, the recommended dishes get updated. Every month, the moon sends down new blessings. But wow, it's gonna be almost 9,000 more hours before we can celebrate this day again. Oh, this is Paimon. And by that, Paimon means she'll accompany you all the way, traveler. Oh, thank you, Paimon. Thank you so much. Okay, and then there's new wings. Which I will try out later. I'll show those at the end, maybe. What else? Oh, okay. I don't think I explained what we're doing today. Today, we are doing Sangonomiya Kokomi's story quest. That is why I'm here in the lovely Watatsumi Island. With the beautiful waterfalls and colors and bubbles and the Sangonomiya Shrine. So first we should test run her character, which I have not done yet. Even though she has negative 100% crit rate, she is a very good healer, I've heard. Whoa! Oh, I love her little crown, the purple crown. Oh, I love the way she spins around too. Yeah, like that. A little spin. Okay, let's see. Rest and rebuild! But she got interrupted. The jellyfish helps us, right? Yeah, it's doing damage. And healing us. Oh, that's great. And then her elemental burst is supposed to let her walk on water, right? But there's no water here, so we can't test that. She's still doing pretty good, even with the no crit rate. Okay. Ready?
Covenant of the Deep.
Yeah.
Rest and rebuild.
Oh, she's like shooting fish at them. That's so cool. Aw, she's pretty cool. I gotta say. I have to save my Primo gems though. All these characters are so good though. Okay, let's see. Let us claim that very important reward. And now, let me unlock this. Oh, and also claim the next key as well. The war is over, and you've received a letter from Kokomi saying that Watatsumi Island is going to hold a victory feast and that she would like you to attend. However, when you arrive on Watatsumi Island, you find that not all is right with the world here. Alright, well then, let's go and meet up with Kokomi. because she has invited us to do something very cool. Okay. What's up?
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her.
I
You
don't
still
see
remember
Kokomi
this
anywhere though.
Paimon remembers we came by here last
Yeah,
time
this
we
is where we
visited
came, the direction we
Watatsumi
came
Island.
from.
That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's
Yeah, we kind of
curious
just
whether the
disappeared
resistance troops still
from
remember
Swordfish
you.
2
Things on
after
the
being
island
appointed.
must
Like,
have
we
changed
left
a
the same
lot
day.
since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
Yeah. Let's take a look. Well, what could be different? I've been through here a lot.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them.
That seems like good
Marauders on the
strategic
waterfront are
advice.
supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
Yeah.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
Look at the
More or
mustache.
From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture.
Alright.
It's split into two teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone
Well,
before
what
our
if the
troops arrive.
reinforcements just showed up?
Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Well, leave it to us.
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Yeah, what's up, Goro?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
Yeah, we're here to lend a hand.
That's great!
Help
Her
always
Excellency's
arrives
directives
just when
are
we
as
need it.
reliable as ever.
Because they're in the video game
It
universe.
arrives just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into two teams.
Yeah, whatever happened to
Can we
Nathan?
ask you to keep them occupied?
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Yeah, you
Good.
heard
There's not a
Paimon.
moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward.
Okay, sounds
Watch
good.
yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
Cool. They're just here. Oh, hello there, Unagi. That I totally scared away. I didn't even think it was possible to scare them away. Every time I go near them, they just kind of just like, hi. But I guess rolling over them with Sayu and then swinging her at them is not the best thing to do to not scare them away.
More speed. I condemn you.
This isn't good.
Oh, the fire guy's in the water. Yeah,
Shudder.
sorry, buddy.
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire.
Where is the ship? I'd like to see this ship on fire, but I don't see it anywhere.
Comrades, let's make them regret it. My work is finished.
No, I tried to get around. Shit. Well, oh well. Not gonna matter anyway. I don't know what just happened there. Okay, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen though. Report back to Goro. Okay. Yeah, we dealt with it all.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Whoa.
Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
At this point, it might actually be easier to memorize
Her
it just so you don't have to
Excellency
lug all
always
those books
plans for
around.
every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Oh, understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi
And
a
organizing
heck
it
of a
too,
long
so that
time.
way your subordinates can
Captain,
actually
are you back
figure
on
out
Watatsumi
which
Island to meet
eventuality they
Swordfish
need
2
to,
again?
like,
We've all been
see the
feeling your
strategy
absence.
for. Is Swordfish 2 still going strong without us?
Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life.
That's a good plan.
About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
Everyone's... Well, peacetime is
Spirit of the
good.
resistance is
Helping
alive
out
and
people
well,
with,
huh?
like, not battles
Anyway,
is
we're here
good.
because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village.
Okay.
There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably
Sounds
get going
good.
ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say.
Oh no.
They used
What if
to
some of
tell
them
me
still
all
have their
concerns, but
delusions?
whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
Yeah, let's go. Warrior's dreams, like spring grass renewing. Okay, since this is right next to the teleport, we're just, we're just gonna sneak back here for a moment. Just because, no reason really. None at all, okay. Right? We're just gonna, and then we're gonna sneak back here. There we go. See? Nothing happened whatsoever. Okay. Where's everyone at? It's like trying to activate a parachute, but it not working. Denjiro.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too?
That's me.
Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish too, but I did see you in Tatarasuna.
That's
You
cool.
really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh,
Yeah, I
it was
remember
quite the
that.
show.
With the duels.
Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service.
Yeah, I've heard people are a bit on edge these days.
On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's
Understandable,
declared,
everyone
and
would
all
still
of a
be on
sudden,
edge.
the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
Sounds good.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Oh, what a nice guy. That's makes it sound like maybe some of the other people won't be as nice. Understandable though. That's what happens when people are on edge. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just had to see. Are those birds? And then of course they're birds. And then I just killed the birds by accident. I'm so sorry. They were pretty blue birds. I didn't mean to. Okay, this guy.
Peace at last. Living the dream.
Yeah, this guy can appreciate the feast, I guess.
Don't I know you?
Why is there more
I've
around you?
definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army.
No, we happen to not
So,
be with the Shogun's
You need
army.
something?
I hear people are feeling unsettled at the moment.
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything.
Yeah, me neither.
Not
You know
that
what?
I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly.
Yeah.
They're all too
When you just keep to
rowdy
yourself,
for me.
everything
We're
seems
at
either
peace now,
fine or not
finally.
fine.
I,
And for
for
this
one,
guy, if
intend to
everything
make the
seems
most
fine,
of it.
then
My
everything
life
seems
right now is
fine.
about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze. Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. Sangonomiya. She knows everything.
Yeah, don't worry, we're on our way to see.
Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find
Yeah,
someone
and you know
else
what?
to
That's
ask.
fine because it's definitely a well-earned attitude of relaxation.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks?
Yeah, these
Give me a
guys are the
break.
ones on edge.
Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission.
Don't worry, the Tenryo Commission
I
is
heard
actually
they've been
just
secretly
collapsing,
coordinating with the
so
Fatui and plan to
if anything, it
continue
might be a
their
good
attacks.
opportunity for us to
Wait,
take
for
advantage
real?
of them.
You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there, what you talking about?
Captain, you're back.
Hey, what's up? Oh, you guys are from Swordfish too, right? I'm here to join you at the victory feast.
Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. He's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been his idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but... you're
Hey,
right.
what are you guys
We should
whispering
probably
about
play it
right in
safe.
front of me?
Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is
Nothing to
A-okay.
report, huh?
Her Excellency
Nothing
should
to
be in the
report.
village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely did
Uh-huh.
get some hush-hush
Just some
going on
hush-hush.
there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Yeah. I like the lighting right now. The sky's all pink. Oh, it's so nice. Head to Boro Village. I see some people look like they're arguing here. Oh, Tenryo Commission. Okay.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island.
Relax, he's just a merchant.
I knew something
Merchants
was off
in
about
these
a Tenryo
games
Commission merchant
tend
doing
to
business here.
often not
So,
take sides.
what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent. Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone
Wow,
do
what is
business
this,
here.
Rito?
Take him away.
Now hold on just a second.
Wait! Kokomi, there you are! Something's going down over here. You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission behind
Yeah, but
the
look, he's just a
scenes.
merchant. He's just trying to pay his rent, you know.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out.
Yes.
Better? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain
Yeah.
himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions.
Yeah, facts, not opinions. There you
Excuse
go.
me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First, I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you?
Well, we did run into some Fatui, so... Yeah.
So what? That doesn't prove
Yeah,
they took
I
his
would say,
goods.
you know, this
And
guy's
even if they did,
story is
it'll
not
still end up in the
perfect,
Tenryou
but
Commission's
the
hands.
accusations are
They're
not
in this
perfect
together.
either.
What? The Tenryou Commissioner colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it.
Oh, you guys are out of the
Suppose
know.
it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryou Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished?
Yeah, but the Tenryou Commission was colluding with the Fatui
unlikely
before
to
the
my
fighting was
mind.
finished,
We
so...
met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right
Yeah,
now.
because he was colluding with them before.
On the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention
Yeah,
the
accidentally
exact
on
same thing.
purpose.
Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral
Ah, nice.
location. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui.
Okay, but what
Allegedly,
about
their goal
the
is to
fact
completely
that...
wipe out Watatsumi Island. If
But
that's
they
the
were already
case,
colluding, so
then the
this is
peace talks
not
are
like
likely
a
a trap.
total surprise,
Even
is
the
it?
Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes,
I like
of
her
course.
outfit. Kokomi.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda?
It's
Uchimura?
kind of like...
Well
like a-
received, Your Excellency.
I've said it before, like a
Now, Traveler,
mermaid.
I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2. Would you join me in the investigation?
Yeah, sure.
Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you. Alright.
Sounds
Follow
good.
me.
Okay.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, so this is like a new case of collusion, right? I mean, because we did in fact hear Takayuki say that he was working with the Fatui, so that's why I thought, okay, why is this news? But no, I think we're talking about a new case of this. Whatever it is, it's probably not Kujo-Sara's fault. But I don't doubt that other members of the Kujo clan might be working with this. I don't think it's Kamaji's fault either.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about.
Oh, I
From the
definitely
looks
can
of
tell. It looks
it
like there's
used to be a
Fatui there.
Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui
Because it's
occupied
close
it.
to the center of the island, I guess.
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get
We
in?
are going to charge in.
Not by brute force.
Nope,
that's for
apparently
sure.
not.
But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage.
And the fact that
and
they're
we
not
haven't given
looking
away
at
our
up at us
position
and
so
seeing
far.
us just standing on the
Our
cliff.
enemy is in the light while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
And what does the grand strategist have in mind?
I think we have 3 options available.
Okay.
Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight.
Yep, sounds like a good
Option
plan.
2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example. A store of gunpowder cakes.
Oh, good
If we
point.
manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Those all seem like good plans.
That's our great
So I feel like plan
strategist.
3 and plan 1 kind of
Let's
go
think
together a
about
little bit.
though. Which option should we choose?
That will depend on
Don't make me
assessment of
choose.
our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills.
I think we could pull that off.
With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves.
I don't think I'd be good at that.
If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
I feel like you should choose because you would understand better. But if you're leaving it to me, I think we should go with the surprise air raid.
There's the swordfish captain I know. Every confidence in your abilities.
Yeah.
It's decided then. Let's fight this one together. I'm no warrior myself, but I can still provide some support. I certainly won't be dropping you into battle all by yourself.
Okay, sounds good.
We should take them down as quickly as possible and retrieve the merchant's goods.
Mm-hmm. They're playing as Kokomi. Okay, we want to take out that guy, right? Leader? No. Yeah. We gotta use jellyfish and Oz.
Crush.
There, we take out the leader, and then...
The king is overthrown.
Yeah,
Only the pawns
that's
remain.
it. Oh, we need to take out the rest, too? Okay.
Rest and rebuild.
Okay, so she is mostly support, so I will
Oz,
go
reveal.
back to using Eula. I like the Bakekurage though, very useful. It's so cool too. Ah, in the water, okay. Oh, I want to switch to Kokomi, but I guess that's the end of the fight. Alright.
Work.
All thanks to your genius.
Yeah! You set up 3 very good
Even the
strategies.
best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
I wish we could actually have like Paimon like help us with fighting, like shoot like energy balls or something, but I don't know if Paimon can actually do that or not.
Hey!
Sorry,
I must
Paimon.
admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time.
Yeah.
What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All right, time to take a look around.
Okay, so what's here? What do you have to say? Okay, you're just gonna wait for me to do stuff. Okay.
Make my escape.
Okay, there's something here.
Hey, look here. Could these belong to the merchant? There's a whoa. This place is chock full of bomb-making materials.
So when they say like destroy Watatui, do they actually mean like blow it up or just get all the people off of it?
The best way to deal with it. So these are the Fatui food supplies?
So they're planning on staying here for a while.
They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat?
Yeah, okay, so that shows they were stranded here for a while, right?
Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
I see.
So what are you thinking about now?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools, all essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense.
Okay.
In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as
Oh, we're talking about the
scandalous as
merchant, not the
Matsuda and
Fatui.
Ichimura had
Yeah,
imagined.
yeah. That
He's
makes
hardly
sense.
a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Huh? What do you mean by
Yeah,
that?
what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend
It
the
rhymes! Yay! Oh, I'm so excited for this victory feast. We're gonna get to go and see everyone who helped out with the war effort, and we can celebrate peace. And maybe when we celebrate the peace, when it finally starts to sink in, then everyone will just start becoming more relaxed. Not too relaxed in case, you know, the Tenryou Commission actually does strike afterwards. But, you know, let down their guard just enough to enjoy life. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna steal all of your hard-earned crops. All the good ones, not the dying ones.
I'm out of here!
Hello. Hi. It is I, Sayu.
My goods! You got them back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you,
Yeah,
Captain.
no worries.
You see? I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui
Now,
in
okay, let's
advance.
just take a break from
Based
this.
on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Remember, he's innocent until proven guilty.
Apologies.
And you haven't proven
we
he's
got carried
guilty,
away.
so... If anything, we've proven that he's
What did I
more
tell you?
innocent
You
than
army
guilty.
numbskulls don't have
So
a
for
clue.
now, we'll
All
just leave it
brawn
at
and
that
no brains
until we
coming to
get
me with your
anything more.
crazy
Okay,
conspiracies.
stop. There's no need for
Lay
you
off me
to
next time, got it?
get it into your
Sir,
head.
I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the
Yeah.
temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods
This
at the
guy's face with
expected
the
rates,
zooming in
there
background.
will also be a fine, the amount of which
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business
She's not taking sides. It's just the
As
law.
the divine priestess of Watatsumi
You're
Island,
innocent on
I
one
abide
side
by
of
the
the
principle of
issue
clear and
and
consistent
completely
rewards
guilty
and
for another
punishments.
side.
Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute.
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away.
Oh gosh, everyone
Time
is
to
getting
pay
too
up.
worked up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners.
Cool, so they probably robbed a ton of
I know,
merchants.
that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma.
Oh, it's...
I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
I suppose, yeah. A little bit different. But, yeah, it's almost like a different culture. Like I said before, it's a fairy tale land and a fairy tale land. It actually looks like, with all the bubbles everywhere, almost like you're in a completely different country than Inazuma. Like if Orobashi was part of the Seven, there'd probably be a statue of Orobashi here instead of Raiden A.
Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Here we are.
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the Shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the Shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted.
Well, I guess that explains some of the being on edge that everyone has. It's just a little bit of like...
and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready.
Well, there has to be some level of compromise. It's just compromise has to come from both sides.
I will consider the options carefully, and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Okay.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
So she's a little bit like the Master Jean of Watatsumi Island.
Am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year.
Except with Jean, Jean always takes on way too much than she can handle. Whereas Kokomi knows where her limits are and still can't help.
Your Excellency!
But you know, help all of her people because she just wants them to be happy and lead them to a brighter future.
Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Are you alright?
This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already.
Yeah, we left the crate back there.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
Oh, okay.
I see.
It sounds like you got yourself a pretty busy schedule.
But it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. And then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of
Yep,
delicious
lots,
food,
Paimon.
right?
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great!
No, she sounds really tired though. Which I can definitely tell. Wait, her secret? Okay. Oh wait, I just realized. We made it all the way to Teppei's house. Well... I kind of wish there was some memorial here for him of some sort, but I guess just keeping his house the same as always is in fact a memorial in a certain way. That everything will be fine. It's such a nice location too. You can see I think that's the Moonbathed Deep and Sangonomiya Shrine. You know what? This is nice background for... Yeah, nice backdrop. Hold on, I want to take more like this. Yeah. Okay. 10 to 12 the next day. Yeah, Kokomi sounds really tired. Not that much. Because I can definitely tell, well, like, the talking part of her job, she doesn't, she's not as naturally inclined to it as the, you know, tactics and planning part. But she doesn't want to disappoint any of the people. She still wants to be able to help them. She's just a little bit introverted.
Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show.
She was almost late to that textiles meeting, though.
Let's wait a little longer.
After some more time.
How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble?
No, she's probably just
Over there.
maybe catching up on sleep, and then she slept in by accident.
Are you looking for her?
Yes, we are.
I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives.
Her not showing up to a meeting?
Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple
Alright, there's a
foliage.
plan for everything, isn't
The
there?
footnote stipulates that this only applies
Which
when
actually,
Her
good work
Excellency
for
has made
her.
no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of
Alright,
VIP
so
status.
extra specific.
As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. Alright, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
She really did think of everything. Okay. Purple tree, south of the island. Okay. I do in fact see a purple tree right there. It's a very lovely tree. I like a lot of the foliage in this game.
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, there's a Sealy here.
Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive?
Yes, it does.
It looks like there's a way in over there.
Way in over where? For what? Like under the tree? Oh. Oh, is this like her little hideout? No wonder only VIP guests get sent here then. This is like her own little, you know, private space to just think.
Kokomi! So this is where you ran off
Looks
to.
like she's asleep at her
We
desk.
were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away.
No. It's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
You run on energy?
I think she means social energy.
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
Yeah, I could sense things were getting to you yesterday.
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose
It actually looks like a really lovely hideout. It's just like this little like nook in the mountain where you can still look out and see the shine
I handed
and
over
bubbles.
preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Yeah.
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Where did I put it?
We'll find it for you.
Yeah, we can find the
And
book.
then we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
Yeah. That's what friends do.
For me? Thank
Like an audiobook. We can read it.
I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, you know, introverts, you just need to, like... Spending some alone time actually helps us to regain the energy needed to do socialization again.
Whoa, look at all these petitions!
So see, if she has her alone time, then sooner or later she will be ready to come back out into the world again.
So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person, and it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time.
Yeah.
Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
Yeah. Once we've done something that she enjoys, then that'll help her cheer up again. Just enough to, you know, muster enough energy for the events tonight. And then... Oh, what is this? And then she can go back to, you know, spending some alone time again. So she'll be ready for the next day. Today I spent the entire afternoon arguing with representatives from the Merchants Association. Energy -4. I finished a day's worth of work. Energy -3. Oh, the wind is very strong outside. Yeah, I get that too. Bad weather, sometimes just that alone automatically drains energy. Oh, but news of the peace talks. Oh, that made her happy. Oh, the Tenryou Commission did not make her happy. Oh, but when we came back, that made her happy. Oh, I'm so glad. I just want to be a good friend, so I'm glad that us coming back helped you feel better. Looking at their earnest faces, I can't help but think back to the time that I took up the post of Divine Priestess. Have I really lived up to their expectations all these years? It looks like you have.
Swordfish Captain came back today.
It looks like you have lived up to their expectations, but...
That's just,
Oh yeah, we saw nothing.
Give it here.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
Usually, keeping it like all organized like that probably also helps with, you know, sorting out your feelings and being able to just practice that kind of mindfulness you need to practice. It's gotta be this one. We haven't checked every bookshelf yet.
None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already.
Good point.
Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing.
It's okay, we're not here to understand, we just have to read it.
Let's take it over and read it to her.
Alright, read a book about military strategy to Kokomi.
Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Act to the plan and plan to the situation.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's let you do one of your hobbies.
Kokomi! Oh no, she's fallen asleep. What do we do?
Well, unless it's already nighttime outside, so when she said it's gonna happen tonight, I'm gonna assume that she meant tomorrow night.
Just around the corner. She's got so much to do.
Let's let her rest a while. I think she needs it in order for her to be able to function
She does look pretty exhausted.
the next few hours of the day.
There's still some time to go too.
Just like sometimes you just need to go home and take a nap.
Company while she rests.
Avoid disaster.
And then sometimes then your energy just completely changes after that.
The war's over. Things are slowly getting better. Oh.
No, that's
Did you
happy.
see?
If she's talking like that, maybe that means she has
What time
good
is it?
dreams and good hopes for the future.
Did I fall asleep?
Yep, you've been out for delicious. It's nearly time for the feast.
Don't worry, we've been keeping watch.
I can't believe it got so late.
It's okay, I think you needed the rest.
I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks.
Yay!
Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
Okay.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy! Good to have you back.
Yeah. Oh, I think that was a really positive experience. Sometimes just taking a break from the things in life that wear at you and just taking the time to rest and do something that makes you feel good enough to get on to the next part of your day or your week. Kind of like what I'm doing now. I'm playing games and I know that there's more work I'm going to have to do, but it's okay because right now I'm just taking this moment to relax. And what is going on here? That's the bonfire that I assume Kokomi was talking about. Oh, everyone from Watatsumi Island. Were we doing the feast first before the peace talks? I thought the peace talks were going to be first.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities
Yep,
begin.
sounds good. You're up to it now, right?
How much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
Oh, I'm glad.
That's great!
Giving speeches are hard if you get nervous about talking in front of a whole bunch of people, like me.
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory.
But with enough practice, you can
Recently,
do it.
Our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt decree.
Yeah.
None of us can know.
Oh, her crown
what the
actually kind of
innocent
glows a
of
little bit in the
future
dark.
will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all.
Yay!
Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
Yeah. Yeah, you all deserve to
Tonight seems to have gone
enjoy the
without a hitch.
festivities after all
I'm
this
so glad
these
it's all going smoothly.
tense times.
People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can
You
gather?
see what information people
I
slip?
still have no further leads regarding the issue of
Per
potential
accident?
collusion between the Tenryou Commission and
Because they totally don't want to be talking about this stuff
I'm
in front of
concerned
us,
that
right?
something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
Yeah, okay, let's see what we can find. Hi.
Come visit Watatsumi Island whenever you want. You'll always be a hero here.
Aw, thanks. What about you?
I do hope the future will be free from the trials and tribulations of the past. If every day can be as happy as today, that would be a blessing.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope everything can be as happy as today. Whoa, you guys.
A friend of mine was really looking forward to this feast. Even promised he'd sing a song with me. If only he were still here.
Oh, that's true. There's a lot of soldiers that didn't make it. Oh, no, that makes me feel a little sad.
Me around, no one would dare try any funny business at the victory feast.
No funny business. Okay. Hi.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya.
What's new? Anything to report? Looks like you have a
Recently,
good selection of fish.
Let me
Is
think.
there any chance I could swing around as a sword?
Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships.
Oh,
we
I
just
can
had
totally
to make
see how that
do
would be
with
a
what little
problem.
fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here,
No
have a fish.
worries.
It's freshly caught.
I'm just glad to
so
see
it's a
everyone
bit,
happy here now.
Fishy. But it's fine.
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
Yeah, let's go talk to some others. This looks like a very nice celebration, the community celebration you have. Hi, how's it going?
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
Anything to report?
Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed.
Okay.
It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there?
The one training? I was
He's been
noticing in the
acting strange
background,
these
yeah.
days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times.
Well, I mean, you could just be training,
It's a miracle
perfecting
the
a
fighting
certain
has finally
move.
come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves.
Yeah, I hope so
Sorry,
too.
I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Okay.
Sounds
I'll be
promising.
sure to do that.
Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
Okay, anyone else here? Oh, is that a firework? I think those are fireworks. Suspicious soldier. There's a couple other soldiers over here too. They might just be guarding the party though. Yeah. What was that? What was that? What did I just see there? I didn't even know those things existed outside of the, Hi. How's it going? You definitely look like you're on edge.
This guy smells of booze.
And he's drunk. Okay.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right?
Yeah, you
actually
recognize
came back.
me.
I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
No.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
Yeah. We were also kind of a little bit relieved from duty after we, you know, ended the whole war.
Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance?
A warrior's will.
You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior.
All
I'll
right.
answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Ugh, this guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation?
Well, he's drunk, so how about we not?
What do you think? Are we gonna do
Yeah, let's do
We'll
this.
see about that.
We're using ether or... Yeah, okay. But ether with elemental abilities. I'm so sorry, buddy. He didn't even get a strike on me. And he disappeared into a mist.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you.
Mm-hmm.
You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
Only if you let me know what I'm joining in on here.
We made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the
Yeah,
whole
you just
thing
made the
up?
whole thing up based on, like,
What the heck are you
prejudices.
thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve.
No, we're face
Peace
palming over
talks.
here.
Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt?
Well,
We
we're
are the
not here to
Resistance.
assume the worst of
Everything
people, though. The
hinges
whole
on
point
our
of peace
warrior's
talks
will.
is we're trying to
Can't trust the
build
Tenryou
trust.
Commission or the Raiden Shogun.
I know there isn't
But
trust
we can
existing.
put faith in ourselves.
We're trying to work at
Surely
that.
you agree with that.
His point does kind of make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I think you're just still too hung up on this drive to fight in order to bring honor, but that's not necessary in the non-war situation.
Speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not
I mean, it's true that the Tenryou Commission could betray us, but why don't we just cross that bridge when we come to it, you know? Especially since Kokomi has that whole book of everything to do in every scenario. You guys don't need to, like do this.
We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person.
But this guy probably has some PTSD as well. So to just say that, oh, just go home now, the fighting's over, and have nothing to really transition these soldiers back into, help them integrate into normal life, is probably not, it's an oversight on somebody's part.
Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sangonomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem
What do you mean too late? What did you do?
What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
Yeah. It definitely sounds like some of these soldiers cannot just go back to living. I'm just seeing if you have anything to say. I don't think so. Just go straight back to normal life. It's been nighttime for a while. I think it's nighttime because it's supposed to be nighttime, so we're just stuck in perpetual nighttime. But yeah, I don't think some of these soldiers can just transition back into regular life instantaneously. As we see here by them with this, now this basically bloodlust almost.
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see.
It's like they don't have a life outside of battle.
I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure.
Okay.
I highly suspect that one of Kozin's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryou Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Good point.
Sounds like a really tricky situation.
Yeah, they forced our hand, definitely.
So is there really nothing we can do about it?
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now it falls to me to devise a counter-plan. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
It already is tomorrow, though. The sun is coming up now. I can do that. Yeah, okay, about there is good. Are we ready? Is it not ready? You mean a full day? Because if so, I think your sense of time is just a little bit off. What? Oh, okay. Oh. Because you said the peace talks are tomorrow, as the sun was going down. Then we spent the entire night talking. Then you say it's tomorrow, but it would have already been tomorrow. But I guess it's tomorrow. Anyway. Looks like the bonfire is still here. It's still burning even though no one's tending to it and everyone's gone. Well, that's fine by me, really. Alright, what brilliant strategy have you come up with this time, Kokomi?
More speed.
Okay. Hi.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared?
I think so.
Here, take
Oh, what is
this.
it?
These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure. But I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible
Did you write all of them down?
I took the liberty of writing them all down.
But that means we need to figure
will
out
be able
which
to
one
adapt
we
with
need to
speed,
use at the right time.
no matter how the events play out.
Whoa, this is huge!
It's not as big as a book, though.
Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seized hostages.
See? She prepares for the worst, though. So, it's all good.
To each one. Hyman suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
Glad to
I
hear
hope there's
it.
not a 188
These peace
scenario,
talks
though,
are
that
quite
you missed.
exceptional. It is a major step forward, both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a
Yeah,
hand?
of course. I also want the peace talks to succeed.
Excellent.
I just want all these people to live happily
to
if
head
they
off.
can. Which is why I think we also need to help out the soldiers that are still unable to leave the war mindset behind. Oh, all the way over here. In Kanazuka. Yeah, I guess this is a neutral enough location. It's closer to the Kujo encampment than Watatsumi Island. In fact, it's on the same landmass as the Kujo encampment. But it's fine. It's fine. Wait, do I have the gliding thingy? I don't right now, right? Okay, it looks like we're literally meeting in a little boxed off area. But you know what? It's going to be fine. Hello, is that Kujo Sara I see? What's up?
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
I recall.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
Well, technically we actually are kind of a neutral party. We've helped both Kujo-Sara and Kokomi with stuff before, so I'm just here to watch.
That's right. He's here to bear witness to the proceedings. He experienced the war between us firsthand, and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Really, we
Seems
just want the
reasonable.
best for both sides.
Then
so,
let's get straight into it.
yeah.
The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine.
I suppose.
But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters.
Yeah, that
Any
seems
losses
fair.
they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami.
As I've noticed.
Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
That's fair too, because the Yashiro Commission almost is very much a neutral party
We'll need to involve
as
merchants
well.
from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Oh, so is the Kujo clan
Let's leave
still
that
in
aside
charge
for now,
of the
then.
Tenryou Commission?
On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility
What,
doesn't
you mean
come
like
into
turning
it.
it into one
The
army?
Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this
Those
rule
guys.
indefinitely.
They're swordfish too.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us.
Look, dude, don't overstep. Leave the talking to the negotiators.
Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them.
Protect Madame Kujo!
Paimon, read the book.
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73?
Maybe we should have read through all the scenarios first.
Which one is it?
Is this just a stare off?
Kokomi! Which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
Were they actually colluding with the Fatui? This is actually kind of intense. She winked at us. That means we have to do something now. Paimon!
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island
So it
going.
wasn't completely baseless.
At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up.
Yeah,
a little.
stirring things up a little.
Then we'd see how it
But we
went.
never do a little.
With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma
So
in a
Signora's
state of
subordinates
turmoil.
are mad
One day, I will hunt them
because
down.
she's dead.
Every last one. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace
Yeah,
talks.
no worries. And especially
But of
since
course,
it's partially
Madame Kujou, I have every confidence in your
the
ability to resolve
Watatsumi
this
soldiers'
situation.
fault
For
too.
the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks.
Because if it turned out they
Therefore,
weren't
not
actually
feel
colluding with the
comfortable releasing
Fatui,
Watatsumi Island's
then
forces into your command at this time.
issues would totally fall on
Seems that I must acquiesce.
their
I
side,
will lay this
the
issue
Watatsumi
aside
side.
for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Cool. So we're gonna start the peace talks again.
Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth.
I think all the guards need to back up a few paces though.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind.
Yay, I like when they can get along.
I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Your Excellency,
Let's discuss it after we get
Yeah, I
back.
think we need to do some internal investigation on Kokomi's side as well. Convince the troops together with Kokomi. Yeah. See, there was no reason to start another war. Yeah, sure, it turned out that some Tenryou Commission people actually were colluding with the Fatui after all. But it's not like the opinion that the majority of them seem to hold. Outside of Teppei's house. I know it's not Teppei's house. He just said, oh, I'm staying here for a while.
Your Excellency.
But come on, it's
knew?
always Teppei's house for us.
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite
Yeah.
the war. Fortunately,
You guys
the end
lucked
result
out
exposed and thwarted a secret
that
Tenryou Commission
somehow your
plot.
baseless accusations
Yes, this was
actually
purely incidental,
were somewhat
and the
true.
end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't
But
all
also,
of our
I think-
efforts going
I
to
think-
waste? I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply
But I think we
impose your
also
will
need
and
to help
expect
out these
others to bear the
soldiers.
consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement, but you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how
Yeah,
to
that
let
about
it
sums
go.
it up.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare...
This is probably the last thing in the book, right?
that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
This is a good idea.
Your Excellency,
As
what are
you
you
still need to
saying?
have some sort of
I
military
have
even in
concluded from
peacetime,
today's
just
peace
in
talks
case.
that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war.
You cannot dismiss human
It is right
conflict
that
altogether.
Watatsumi Island
You
moves
can never
towards
achieve
peace,
100%
but we
peace,
must
but
still
you can
retain
hold
a
on to as
defensive
much of it
capacity.
for as long as you can.
Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives.
It seems like a good
I
time
don't want to hear from any of
build
you
hope
again
and
until
peace.
all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination.
Did you ever deal with
If
the
there is, there will be no more leniency from me. Whatever
the
reasons you may
warriors from Watatsumi
Yes,
Island that
ma'am.
destroyed
now
all
on, we
of
will
the
focus
shrines
on
on
our
Yashioi
training.
Island?
Thank you for this opportunity,
Because then we have to go
Your
and fix all
Excellency.
of them.
We'll report to General Goro right away.
And I know you didn't send them. In fact, they did it behind your back. But did you ever find them?
I think that's finally everything.
I think you
in
need to go
hand.
recharge your energy
I
now.
can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for
Yeah.
some rest?
Yeah, for sure. Is it just over this way? Yeah. Yeah, I think you've done plenty of useful things. You've helped with the negotiations. You helped sort out the issues in your own island. I think now is some time for you to rest and get ready for everything to come in the future.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more.
So how are your energy levels?
Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long.
Yay, that's good to hear.
Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be up to it. You did an admirable job today, though.
Do you think so?
For sure.
To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine
But
priestess.
it sounds like the people trust you, and that's
In the
very important.
past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realize now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go, but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time.
One step at a time.
In short,
That's actually really good advice.
still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
Sure. That's the end. Alright. Are you just in the hideout?
More speed.
No, right now. She probably went back to the shrine. to go and see if there's anything else people need before she goes off to rest. Oh, that was a good story. And it actually is very... It's almost like a little bit of an epilogue to the Archon quest. Because it's not like all these characters just disappeared after the war ended. We get to see, like, basically what happened to them. Like, what kind of toll did the war take on them? And the answer is, just like Kokomi put it very nicely, that they were trained to have a warrior's will, but really were not taught about what to do after when they no longer needed that anymore. When everything was peaceful and everything was alright, and they could only see themselves fighting on the battlefield, not, you know, the fishermen who couldn't go out to fish, or the children that were going hungry at night because of the war. And I think now that this issue has been addressed, they're all gonna be fine, because things are the way that Kokomi and all the soldiers are gonna be approaching this issue is changing. The resolution actually is pretty good, you know. I'm gonna give you guys more stuff to do, so that way you don't feel like you need to make conflict. I'll just let you guys keep training so you can keep protecting the people instead of hurting them more. Anyway, before I end off, I am going to do something I haven't done in a while, which is, you know, how many of these do we have? We have 3. Okay, that's not much, but that's something. There's still one over here in Tatarasuna I can't get. And then let us offer some sigils at the shrine. Well, Kokomi is a very cool character. That was a cool story. Oh, we have enough just to level up 2 times. Level 30! What did we get? Every 3 coordinated attacks unleashed by an electric grenade. Oh, I never attack with these things. Okay, but level 10 out of 15. That's good. Okay, what do we have here? Are those intertwined fates I see? What is my count at now? A lot. I'm gonna be so set. I'm gonna be so set when there's characters I want to pull for, like, really badly. Because right now I think I'm at 39 out of 90 summons, so I won't even have to use all of that in order to get basically a guaranteed 5-star for whichever one I want. And then maybe I'll have enough to pull for whatever the next character I want is too. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Watching me do Kokomi's story quest. And I will see you all next time. Bye!